That's a big one right there.
It's time for the only program that brings you real-time fishing reports from the Southeast region every week.
You ever caught a fish that big?
No!
Got him.
Another day. There you go. Another redfish. Got him. Now, that's what Let's Fish TV is all about right there, guys. Today on Let's Fish TV, join me, Andrew Upshaw, and the guys from Real Kill Charters. We're going offshore. We're going to catch as many big fish as we physically can. We're going to be dropping down big rigs, big bait, trying to catch those big old fish. Here in Gulf Shores, Alabama, you can't beat it. We'll also have this week's fishing report from your local region from our insider reporters. In the meantime, we're going to get all the rods rigged, get all the baits out. We'll toss it back to the studio for your weekend planner.
Hi everybody, thanks so much for joining us. These Salooner tables are predicting excellent game fish activity Saturday and good activity Sunday. Look for peak game fish activity to begin around midday at 12:14 on Saturday and 1:10 Sunday. Best nighttime action will begin at midnight on Saturday and 12:39 on Sunday. Depending on your area, expect the sun to rise around 6:27 and set around 8:40. This weekend we'll have a new moon. Stay updated on Let's Fish TV's latest fishing adventures and tips by joining us on Facebook and subscribing to our YouTube channel.
All right, guys, we're headed out, going a long ways this morning. We're out before daylight. Got to go catch our bait first, which that's a big important key here. You know, when we're talking bait, it ain't gonna be little stuff. Whenever you're getting out here in the ocean, just changes up big time. We're gonna be going after a bunch of different species of fish today. Got a really good feeling about it. We got a long boat ride. We'll see y'all here in just a minute. There we go.
Get him off that bottom, he's gonna break you off. Off the reel. There you go. Slow and real fast you go down. Yeah, that was a grouper. You want this?
Yeah, here in a second. Oh, look, shark, shark, shark. A lot of sharks.
We got a bigger shark.
Whew, okay.
There you go.
All right, thank you.
High with the rod, about your cap, and then go down.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to the electric grill.
I just put you on that one so it's in the back.
God, my back is cramping so bad.
I think you're reeling half the fish now.
Me? No, it's fighting. It's still pulling drag. Yeah. Oh, I can see whatever it is. Yeah. All right, guys, what did we just catch?
An Almaco jack.
An Almaco jack. All right, guys, today we're out with Real Kill Charters. We're about 80 miles off the coast of Gulf Shores, Alabama, going after a bunch of different species today. We've caught a bunch of fish already. Caught some jacks, caught some snapper, caught some grouper. So we've caught a bunch of different species of fish so far using electric reels, regular reels. You never know what you're gonna catch, so we've been sharked like 3 times already. Been a bunch of big sharks out here today. Yeah. You know, so far this morning, the current hasn't really been really existent whatsoever. But the last couple places we've rolled into, we've had a lot more current. You know, we're getting to that middle part of the day where the bite should be getting good. We have a full moon right now, which is kind of keying those fish to bite a little bit more in the mid part of the day. So we're gonna get back to it. The fishing is heating up. We're just hitting 11 o'clock. I have a feeling this is just the start of just a big old day.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it.
3, 2, 1. All right, folks, it's time for your Carolinas Report. This week brought to you by Crazy Sister Marina. You know, my friends over there at Crazy Sister, they want to get you out on the water. Make sure you have a great time when you're in town, and they've got an incredible staff. Make sure you use that staff down there. They are awesome. If you come up to the dock to get gas, they're there to help you. They can get you ice, gas, tackle, bait, anything you need from in their store. They're there to help you, and that's why our marina is the choice along the Grand Strand. Make sure you visit crazysistermarina.com to find out more information on what you can do here at Crazy Sister. But we're gonna talk freshwater. And you know, I got a lot of friends that bass fish hardcore. I used to. Unfortunately, business and saltwater kind of has back into my bloods. But I'm gonna say this, it's that time of the year that I really enjoyed getting out here, Lake Murray, Lake Moultrie, Lake Marion, and targeting early in the morning, late in the afternoon, looking for some fish in those back areas on top water with a frog, a buzz bait, whopper, plopper, anything like that. But then moving out, getting something a little bit deeper, even throwing a square bill or a crankbait on some rocky piles, or finding some brush piles that are holding some crappie and brim, or some brim beds to find some bass this time of the year. You can beat the heat, catch the fish. It's a great time of the year to get outdoors. Make sure you go fishing. And again, take a kid with you. This has been your Carolinas Report, brought to you by Crazy Sister Marina. Remember, fish smarter, not harder, and keep your chaos organized.
Hey, look. Hey, baby. Oh, sorry, I was bird watching. All right, guys, we got fish on, got a bird in hand. We're fishing around 400 foot, 500 foot, around in that range. Electric reels right now because it is so deep. Targeting grouper, and we're actually doubled up. We got a fish over here, a fish over there, and a little bird chased us out here, so he's just chilling right now. We're about 35 meters away still after all that. So I mean, still got a long ways to go to land this fish. But you know, we're out here off the shores of Gulf Shore, Alabama. This is a place that you can bring your family. You can come offshore, you can fish on the beach, you can fish anywhere and in between. About 80 miles out today, and the fishing is just now heating up. Mr. Bird, you gotta go. It's time to catch a fish. I see color.
Oh, snapper.
Snapper.
Is it?
Yep. Not really the fish that we're going after. It is not quite snapper season, so we're gonna release this fish and get it back. There's a bunch of different types of fish that you can catch out here. We're fishing offshore rocks. I mean, and when I say offshore, really far offshore, but the fishing is just now starting to heat up. We had almost no current. The current was non-existent this morning. We're starting to pick up that current. It's the middle of the day. The fish are starting to bite. Got a feeling today is gonna end up being a really, really good day. We got that snapper back. Caught a bunch of jacks, snappers, grouper. So I have a feeling we're gonna catch the right fish here pretty quick. So we'll see y'all here in just a minute.
Fish TV is proudly backed by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there. Powerful Total Boat Control. Balls Out. Made in the USA. Heavy duty mounts for your fish finders. Rely on. Challenge your limits.
Well, here we got color. Big snapper. Big snapper. Logan's hooked up with a, wow, really big snapper. All right, I want to take a minute and talk about the lodging opportunities here in Gulf Shores, Alabama. You know, I've been here quite a few times now, and I've stayed somewhere different every single time, and this year is no different. This year we stayed at Phoenix on the Bay. It's a really nice resort on the bay. It has some tremendous views, and the particular unit we're staying in this time is the Poseidon House. Let me tell you guys, it is easily the nicest place I've ever stayed. 5 bedrooms, 8 baths, a grand piano in the master bedroom. I mean, guys, it is the cat's meow with the best view in this area. But beyond that, there's so many other lodging opportunities, and the best people to go through is Brett Robinson, the Brett Robinson Group. I mean, they know anything and everything in this area. They have so many different options, from smaller condos to the big ones, the big units like this, and houses and everything else in between. So if your family is coming here for the fishing trip of a lifetime or just to spend Memorial Day on the beach, this is the area for you. The entire Gulf Shores area is that family atmosphere that gives you just tremendous fun without all the crowds that you see in some other locations. I'm gonna tell you guys, the fishing here is phenomenal. You can go do just about anything and everything you'd wanna do here. If you want the vacation of a lifetime and you wanna find a place that your family can bond and spend time together and have a lot of fun, check out Gulf Shores. Come check out the Brett Robinson Group. Find you an awesome rental and just go have a time of your life.
Hey y'all, welcome to my favorite part of the show, the Alabama, Mississippi, and Georgia Coastal Fishing Report. This segment's brought to you by me, Captain Patrick Garmison with Ugly Fishing. Target fish of just about any type down here around Mobile Bay and the nearshore waters of the Gulf of Mexico. You can hit my website up at uglyfishing.com, or you can give me a call or shoot me a text at 251-747-1554. The Alabama coast and Mississippi coast, we're feeling the heat right now. The water's getting hotter, the air temperature is scorching hot, so y'all be sure to hydrate and have fun out there on the water. But when you are out there, the speckled trout bite around the birds in shallow water where the shrimp are plentiful has been on fire. You can just catch fish till you're tired of catching fish when you find those birds working. The red snapper bite is in. That's been happening pretty good. You can go out, just pick your time to go out when the water's calm enough for you to go out there and enjoy yourself. Live bait, artificial bait, there's a lot of options out there. Take a good bit of bait with you, of both dead and live. That way you've got some options if those fish get a little finicky. On the Georgia coast, Tim Cole said that the redfish are cruising the flats early in the morning, crushing top waters. He said the jacks and the tarpon are pushing into the near the creek mouse, river mouse and stuff. He said they're getting nice and plentiful. And the speckled trout, he said every time we get a big full moon or new moon coming around, these fish are on the chew, and they're big and they're feeding heavy. So if you're in the Georgia coast, you got all those options. We've got a lot of options here in Alabama, Mississippi. But this is the time to get after it, early in the morning preferably, because when it gets hot it is just about unbearable. So y'all be careful out there, stay hydrated, and thanks for tuning in. Remember, my guys from the Speckled Truth say to keep what you need and leave the rest. God bless, guys.
Hi guys, we're still out here. We're fishing isolated rocks that you can see on their graphs. Logan is hooked up from Real Kill Charters with a pretty sizable fish. Just a few minutes ago, he was out actually jigging a spoon?
It was a vertical jig.
Vertical jig, and hooked up into a really big fish, and it actually broke his line. Now we're re-hooked up. And today we've kind of ranged in species from amberjack to, we've caught some snapper, grouper, things like that. We're not quite sure what this one's gonna be quite yet. Not yet. That's the cool thing about fishing out here, is you really never know what you're gonna catch. You know, we got sharked earlier a few times, and that was pretty awesome. You know, I've always heard of people getting sharked, and honestly, I might have been sharked before, but not as many times as we were the first thing this morning. There was one, I'm gonna tell you exactly what we were doing. I was fishing that electric reel, and I got about halfway up, and the fish was not a very big fish. And I was like, okay, I see color. And I look down and I see this small snapper on there. and this 9 or 10 foot shark just streaks out of nowhere and eats it. And it was really awesome. Probably the coolest experience of the day so far, and I can just see it down there just shaking and thrashing, and eventually broke our line. But, well, here we got color.
Big snapper.
Big snapper. Logan's hooked up with a, wow, really big snapper.
Come here, girl.
There we go.
Awesome, beautiful fish.
Yeah, we're not in snapper season right now, so we're gonna have to release this fish back. But an awesome fish. I mean, this is kind of what Gulf Shores has to offer. I mean, and once it hits snapper season, that's gonna be a gold mine right there. Be a really good fish. But what he's doing here is he's actually fizzing the fish. And so what this is gonna allow the fish to do is get back down there and live to fight another day.
Fish TV is proudly backed by Lake Hartwell Country. Catch the feeling. Lose, feel the difference. Strike King, tie one on. And by Glacier Outdoor. Outdoors since 1982.
Yep, here we go.
Big amberjack.
Another big amberjack. Oop. $49. That's what I'm talking about. Guys, today we're off the shores of Gulf Shore, about 80 miles out, and we're fishing really deep. We fished all the way out to about 1,400 foot. Most of our bites still came in about 500. We're using those electronic reels just for that reason, to be able to fish that depth. And when you see the numbers on top, it's all about, that's in meters, it's not in feet. So today we're fishing for just about anything that will bite. You know, the fishing is hot here off the shores of Gulf Shore. And we're using electronic reels because we're so deep. We're in like 500 foot of water. It's crazy how deep. But this fish, we should be seeing color right now. We're about, yep, here we go.
Go parallel with the line. Yeah, like that.
Big amberjack.
Another big amberjack. He's just getting some good underwater stuff there. But guys, real fast, I want to talk to y'all about one other thing that we don't talk about probably enough when we're out here on the water, and that is sun protection. You know, when you get out here in the Gulf, you get offshore, it's not like you got a bunch of trees, bridges, or anything like that to throw shade to help you not get sunburn. And so having the right clothing, the right equipment is crucial to not get burned, not get skin cancer, things like that. First thing that I'm gonna talk about is my Magellan Pro Angler shirt. This is a shirt that's designed to be sun repellent. It has a really nice gaiter and a hood, and a lot of times when I'm fishing, the hood stays up all the time. You know, when I start fighting a fish, I'll flip it back. The other thing is our Glacier gloves. These Glacier gloves, they make, you know, holding fish, managing rods and reels so much easier. It eliminates all those scratches on your hands and things like that. I've worn these particular gloves for about 5 straight shows, and I haven't washed them, and they smell super fishy. And you know, I'm kind of one of those guys that I don't like bananas in the boat. Well, if I'm catching a lot of fish, I don't like to clean my gloves even when they get real stinky. But one cool thing about Glacier Glove is all you gotta do is throw them in the washing machine and you're ready to rock. But guys, we're wrapping up. We've been out here all day. We're baked. We're ready to get back to the house. The fishing has been hot. If you get a chance, you need to come check out these guys. They offer some of the best trips, catching some of the most variety of species you've ever had. Fishing's heating up in Gulf Shores. We're gonna be heading back. It's about a 2-hour ride back, so we'll see y'all here in just a little while. Gulf Shores is so much more than just catching fish. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It has the whitest sand, the cleanest water, some of the best resorts in the area. And honestly, I get this small town feel every time I come here. It doesn't feel like I'm going to a big city that's right on the bay. I'm going to a small town, hometown restaurants owned by people that have had it for 20 and 30 years. Great golf courses, great places to spend time with your family, and it's all about that, spending time with your family. And I'm gonna tell you, my family, we go to the beach every year, and Gulf Shores is one of those places that we end up going to almost every single year. I'm gonna tell you, you need to plan a trip. Come out here and check out exactly what I'm talking about. Go fishing, go enjoy the beach. There's even dolphin tours. There's everything you could imagine in this area, and some spectacular food in the process. Guys, go check out Gulf Shores. You won't be disappointed.
Watch our latest episode or catch up on past episodes on our website at letsfishtv.com. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and download the free Waypoint TV app to get all the latest episodes every week on your phone, tablet, computer, or smart TV. Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Mercury, Go Boldly, Lowrance, the ultimate fishing system, Gulf Shores and Orange Beach Tourism. Let's fish on Alabama's beaches. Motor Guides Tour Pro with GPS anchor, powered by Passion. Here's today's Right Stuff, presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors.
All right, guys, I'm here with Briars. You're from Real Kill Charters out of Gulf Shores, Alabama. What all do y'all go out and catch?
Anything from snappers, groupers, amberjack. If it swims, we catch it.
That's what I'm talking about. You know, today we had an awesome adventure out there. We caught so many different species of fish. Caught one really big amberjack, a couple grouper, a couple other fish. But guys, if you get an opportunity, you need to come check out Real Kill Charters here in Gulf Shores. You know, it's not all about fishing off the beach or catching redfish or trout or all these other inshore fish. Sometimes you got to go out there with the big rods.
We had to get out there today.
Yeah, we did. We ran around 85 miles out into the ocean. This is an awesome place to come. You should come check them out. Overall, guys, I had an awesome time today. You know, it's always fun to kind of change up your norm, and that's what we did today.
Yeah.
For me, I mean, like normally this would be kind of my setting in this marina, flipping docks or something like that. But we went out and did something that I'm uncomfortable doing, but it was so much fun.
Well, everybody did great and caught a bunch of fish.
That's what it's all about. So guys, come check him out. I hope y'all enjoyed today's episode. I promised y'all that I was gonna bring y'all some really different episodes this year, and I think we've over-delivered in that aspect. And until next time, I'll see you on the water.